So today I wanted to go back into Payday 2. It's been a couple years. I want to go for a jewelry store. I want to go for the bank heist. It's been a long time, and I want to kind of, walk myself through it again, and maybe walk some people that haven't, seen the game in a while, or they want to have a quick refresher. Well, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do the jewelry store. So we're going to pop into the contract broker and find the jewelry store. Here we go. Going to put it on the max I can do is Mayhem currently. As you can see, I've completed 17 at max difficulty, which I think I'm not high enough level because I went infamous. So, we don't want this in public. Put friends and favorites. We're going to put this on stealth. It doesn't really matter too much. Stick someone down as well. So, I'm going to be doing a full stealth build. Quickly show you what I've got. I've got a pistol that I'm not going to use. It's just to keep my detection down. And I've got the Valkyrie rifle, which was in the character pack. Which I got, which is insane for a stealth build. I mean, it's the weapon. It's the go-to weapon. ECM jammer. I'm going to show you later on why it's very useful for something like the jewelry store. It's not too many people. You want to keep them down, and you just want all the time in the world to basically just grabbing all the shit, So ECM jammer is perfect for this type of mission. I haven't really bothered with the skills. I think they're actually still for my loud build, so I'm just going to leave them. It won't matter too much. And we're going to jump straight into it.
Let's get going.
Alright, let's jump straight into it. I wouldn't worry about assets and things like that. When you're doing stealth, it's that thing's just for helping you do loud, So when you jump in, I can remember most of this. Yeah, there's going to be a gate on the left and a gate on the right. Yep, that's right. What I usually do is I go through the main building. I try and stay as far away from guards as possible.
Watch the crowd.
Let's have a look here. There's going to be... Is there any guards? It's looking pretty clear right now. I don't know if there's any around back. Maybe. Oh, there's a guard. So you want to stay pretty far away from them, but it's not too much of an issue. Because that's the first guy we're going to be taking out. Actually, no, it won't be. Maybe the second. So what I do now is I go round back, and I clear round back. There's usually a guard, one or two, sitting round back. And we want to take them out first before we go inside. It just gives us more of a confidence that we're not going to get jumped. I'll take him out. We'll answer his pager. And I wasn't going to bag him, but I think this is a really good spot to bag him. It's a bad spot for him to be in, basically. We'll bag him and get rid of him. Just in case a civilian can see him. So there's a woman in there. We'll just stick the bag here. No one's going to see that there. So now we want to get rid of the other guard. That's the next step. Now, he does come in this room, I think. He comes in one of these rooms. Here he is. Hopefully he comes in here. Yep, here he is. And we'll take him out. We're also going to take him out. Answer the pager. And hopefully this guy doesn't call the cops before we answer this pager, because that would be unfortunate. Right, get down. Get down. So we've handled that, not the best. They seen the cop head there, but this is probably a very good start. So now that the cops are clear, what we're going to do is, this is where the ECM jammer becomes helpful. So we're going to pop this down, and we're going to just rush in. Nobody can call the cops now because of the ECM jammer. We're going to get everybody down. Everybody on the ground. Now once everybody's on the ground and feeling a bit comfortable in their positions, we're going to tie as many as we can at the front so we can get them away from the window. And we'll leave any ones that aren't cable tied. We'll just keep them down, keep them occupied so they don't call the police, and then we're going to grab these guys one by one and get them over here. And we're going to hide them behind these desks here. It's just so that people walking past don't detect them, and it just gives us more time to get everything we need. And that's that, I think. Yep, I think we're okay here. So, you want to constantly keep them intimidated just in case. You don't want them jumping up when you're far away and calling the police, which has happened to me many times. Now, we're going to get the drill on that. That's going to be extra cash for us. And we're going to begin grabbing all the loose change. All the loose jewellery. So this is kind of, if you keep your wits about you, this is kind of the jewellery store as a whole. You get a couple guards out the way, and then you keep all the civilians down with as little civilian casualties as possible. So you don't want to have any of the outside civilians detect you, because when they do, you have to worry about them or kill them or keep going out to intimidate them. It's a funny job. So that's all the loose cash from in there, and we're going to begin in here now. I'm gonna grab these bags, get them as far to the front as possible. I'm not entirely sure if civilians notice bags of jewellery, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. Keep bagging these up.
Stay down.
Get as much loose jewellery as possible.
Don't move.
And there goes the drill. I have a percentage chance of it restarting, or I can hit it with a knife, and there's a percentage chance that works, which it hasn't. We're going to restart it instead. I absolutely hate the fact that the drill constantly needs restarting. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. But I suppose it is what it is. Let's grab this as well. Lovely. Got all that loose money. So on death sentence, you're looking at, 3 to 4 guards. It's a little bit more difficult. And there's also another version where you've got to get like a necklace out of the... It's basically more guards, higher security, and you've got to grab a necklace, and that's kind of the deal of it. I forgot what the heist is called, but I might do it at some point. It's kind of just this, to be honest. It's not much different. I'll break that as well, just for criminal damage. We'll get that window shot down as well. So hopefully civilians on the outside don't detect us. If we do, we'll find out pretty quickly. So that is all of it. That's all the loose change. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all these bags and get them to the front door. Ready to go outside. So I'm not going to bother with them just yet. I'm going to keep these guys down as much as possible, and then wait for this drill. So I will come back to you when this drill is done. So I'm in a predicament right now. I've had one guy just detect bags, so now we know they can see the bags. 2 years off the game, and I never really knew. But we're going to restart this drill. I don't know how many other civilians are running outside, but we'll deal with them as they come. I didn't even try the knife. It could have worked. Could have restarted the drill for me. I'll get back into the swing of things yet.
Stay down, all of you.
So I guess while this is happening, we're going to grab the rest. I missed this. I missed this jewelry. Let's grab all this. And then we'll start getting the bags to the van now that we know that the civilians can detect the bags. I mean, I guess that makes sense. So we've got all them. Keep the civilians down. Get these bags to the van. One by one. This is my favourite part, I'd say, is getting the bags to the van. When you've got the civilians down and you're just kind of in your own mind at the moment, thinking about the money and keeping the civilians down, it is the best. How long's left of this drill? 49 seconds. It'll probably need restarting before then.
Stay down, all of you.
But let's grab these bags and keep the chain going. This is the best way. If you've got the perk, this is the best way to get the bags to the van. It's just one by one. I wouldn't bother taking one bag to the van and then going back for another. Just get them all. Get them all in a chain. What I will do is I'll quickly go tell these guys to get down.
Stay where you are.
Got to keep in mind the intimidation. So another way to do it is shooting a gun very loudly. That's very good for intimidation or glass. However, if you've got other civilians in the area that you're trying to, not make aware of what you're doing, then it's best to keep quiet, even if you've got civilians bagged up, zip tied up. So we've got 2 bags here. That's nice. A lot of loose cash, more than you usually get. We'll get these bags to the van as well, and then that will be us done. Also, that ECM jammer, now that it's done, we can actually hit it, and it will make a really loud noise, which will basically any other people in the area will detect you, and that's, I guess, if you want to see who's left in the area. But I never like to hit that because it can make it really awkward if a civilian's hiding in an alley somewhere. That's you done in it. They're gonna call the police. I think we're looking about 10 bags here, actually. Yeah, 10 bags. That's a nice run. How much loose cash we got? Instant cash 733,000. That's just from the jewelry that we found and things like that in the cabinets. These bags are five a pop. And that's it. We'll just leave. So that was a good haul. That was the jewelry store. A little bit of cleaning costs, but you know that's just, you know, that's how it happens. If you want to go for no cleaning costs, it's a little bit more of a challenge, but it's doable. So that is the jewelry store. If you want to join me next time for going through the bank, one of the main bank heists, that's probably what we're going to go for next. So see you later.